So this is my phone. I'll just go here and I click Kobo collect. So this is my Kobo collect app here. I've been using this, so I'll just go ahead and click on it. Once I click on it, you will notice that there is a small key here. Okay, these options are there because I had been using this form. So if you open the same, go to this small key that stands for Kobo, and then you click. Once you click, you would see another option that says add form here, because we want to use a QR code. Okay, and once you go there, click, and your camera is open. And now I will show this camera to the QR code here. You see once I show it to the QR code, switches, you see it brings me the form. Okay, so now what I'll do here is simple. I'll come here to download form. Okay, and then I'll just click downloads, and you see that it's doing the job. Now it's easy because you simply come here and you see the form. This is the form here. While you are here, just go to get selected, because you have selected the form. Remember that you can unselect the form and you can select. So I want to get the form, and then I have click select. Now I'll just come here and I click on get. Now you see that it says form downloaded successfully. I'll just click OK, and when I click OK, it brings me to this space where I have start new form. So I'm going to click here to start my new form. I'm going to click here, and then the form is open. So this is a perception survey, and then here I'm going to click, and when I click, the first thing that appear is information concerning how we want to collect the form. Now I would like to go to this small arrow here. This small arrow here is for us to check the language. Now this form is in French, so to convert this form to English, you will need to go to this small three dots up here and then click language. And once you click that, you choose English. Okay, those of you who are English, once you choose English, you see that it turns now to this English language. And the next thing you will do is to read this out to the focus group discussion beneficiaries, and then here you will now go. Once you finish reading, you will go to the next part, next. Okay, and then you click your next. Okay, and you click next. Once you click next, now you will write the name of your organization, Hadi, for instance, and then name of interviewer. Okay, the person you are talking to, the interviewer phone number. Sorry, the name of interviewer. You are the facilitator, numerator. You write your name here, and the interviewer, you write the number here, and then you click the region from where you are responding from. But I just wanted to end. I would like to end here because I just wanted to show you how to get this form. And then here now your GPS point. Remember that I told you that you have to be patient so that it gets to 5 meters before it automatically syncs. So right here, point will be safe at 5 meters. So it shows you here that it will be safe at 5 meters. You have to be patient. So you see here that it says unacceptable accuracy. Please wait. So the form is guiding you automatically. So once it gets to the right point, it is going to automatically save. So this is the simple way to download this form. So now you see, now it's telling us, it says it went from unacceptable, it now at poor accuracy, and is going very soon we'll get to good or perfect or get to something green in quotes. So you see here the satellite is changing, the eclipse also change, elapse as time elapse is also going 57, 58, 59, 1 minute. You see it's improving accuracy. Okay, it's improving accuracy. You can see here the changes are happening from here. You see that it has turned to white and it's telling us it's improving accuracy. So you have to be patient for this to run smoothly. So just be patient, just be patient, just be patient, just be patient, and make sure your location is on. Okay, so when it was improved accuracy, I would have clicked saved. Okay, I would have clicked saved. But now there's something I want you to know. When you have filled in your form, okay, when you have filled out your form, Parts on another video. Thank you. So as you are filling this form, let's say you want to stop at some point to continue later. Just come here, click this small option here. Okay, we have a small option here out of your phone. It has this same sign. Okay, this small option down here. Okay, you can come here and click. Once you click, you would see these different options. It says save draft, it says keep editing, it says discard. You can discard this form. Okay, delete the form. You can keep editing as I'm doing, or you can save the draft. So you come here and click save draft. So once you save draft, it will appear here. Okay, you would see here that it registers one. It shows that you have saved one draft. Okay, and what you are going to do, if you want to start the form back, you will just come here and click inside that draft, and then you continue your form. You see, and then you go to, we can go to the end of this form, and then we can go to back. Okay, so this is how you have to just keep on filling your form as you move. Go to draft, and then when you finish your form, all of them will come to send here. When you finish, it will come here to ready to send here. Sorry. Okay, and this ready to send here, you would simply need to come here and select the same way we selected when we were trying to receive the form within from Kobotoolbox. Here now you send, and then all of them will show that you have sent in this area called sent. Okay, you can also download form. I can click this form and I download and I delete it, sorry, from this system. So this is how it's easy to do your stuff. So thank you so much. Yes, so once you finish filling your form, you would see this interface. It says send or save as draft. Okay, there are two options here, but because you are going to be in a community where there are no internet. Okay, let's try to start with send. So if I click send here, okay, it goes directly to send form. If you are in internet, you see I already have it here. But if I had chosen draft, save as draft, it will come here. Are you seeing now? This was a form I put here. That was draft. So I can come back to my draft and I look at my draft and see what I have. Okay, and then while I'm on my draft, it can go back to, it can ask me to go back to start the form or end, go to end. Okay, so I want to go to the end of my form and see how it looks. So I'll go to the end. So while I am here by the end here, I can just send. Okay, and then amazingly, if I click send again, if I had not finished filling the form, it says name of organization. It's asking for the name of organization. It's asking for the name of interviewer. It's asking for the, you see now, so it's asking for number of, so if you have not finished filling your form, it will bring you back and start asking you to refill your form. Okay, so please take note of this. I can keep editing this form. I can still save to draft, so I can come back later and I save. It goes back to my draft. Okay, so here I have one form in my draft and it's showing error because I have not finished filling the form. Okay, take note of this. But if I had finished filling this form, you have all the forms here inside draft, and then I'll just select, and then send will appear, and then I click send, and then when you click send, it will come now inside ready to send here. Sorry, inside ready to send here. Okay, and then I'll just come here and I send the forms. So this is how you do it in Kobotoolbox. Thank you.